Yeah, we're gonna test some stuff. Quick. Anyway, I can kinda... First. Gotta go this way. Go up this way. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh, hi, I gotta go. Okay. Ow! Stop it, dude! Okay. Does a lot of damage. Okay, I have an idea. So we're gonna kind of come here. Nope, 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 nope. Away from me.
I will attempt to spare your head, Captain.
I'll run this way.
You attempt to weaken me.
Don't run.
From the storm itself, I channel from Asgard. Oh, look at you. You run like a cockroach from the light. Nothing but skin and muscle tissue to protect your fragile
Okay,
organs.
so that one's done. Okay, I have to take out the blimps. Grabbing the health. I'm gonna grab right back here real quick. Don't have any grenades real quick, so I'm gonna kind of just looking for grenades real quick, dude. Calm down. Okay. Now we got that kind of squared away. Save the health for the run back. Do that. I got 2 grenades for the run back.
and destruction? Is that all you are?
Oh, okay. That was some...
General, before the day is done, I will have you at the end of my blade and force your surrender.
Okay, now where do we go? First thing, can I see if there's any... Okay, there we go. Snow.
Silent.
Need a charging station, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Trying to avoid him.
Senseless idiocy.
Avoid the flame. Okay, nope, 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 nope. I got a hole somewhere, dude.
Nice out.
You chose well, Captain Rhynozceros. This is a good one.
Count to 4. Inhale. Count to 4. Exhale.
I will never kneel to you. Fine. I will gut you standing. So colorful.
Well,
hear me, Captain? Am I clear to fire?
You're clear.
Welcome, welcome. Just finished Wolfenstein. The lovely reinvention of the classic Wolfenstein castle, if I remember right. Been a while since I've even heard of that game. But I actually got this from a friend, not from a friend, the idea from a friend. Um, and I heard a lot of good things about the sequel, New Colossus, so I will be actually playing that pretty soon. I've got a couple other things in between and, some other like personal events coming up, so I'll get to it eventually, but right now this is the New Order. So what did I think of the game? Was really good, other than the lag and drop frames and whatnot, and I apologize for that. I actually sat down and tried to figure it out one day and couldn't. Thought I figured it out, and lo and behold, I still didn't. So if anyone has any idea, I'll probably play through it again as the other character. Because in the beginning, you get to choose between Wyatt and Fergus. I chose Wyatt because a lot of what I've seen, they chose Fergus. So it's kind of keeping the game fresh for me. But generally, the game progresses in a certain way, and the story is really good with Wyatt. I really liked it because you get to kind of see Wyatt become himself and the position that he's in. For anyone that is watching, this is really good, really great first-person shooter, kind of RPG sort of. Really wouldn't. I guess I wouldn't consider it RPG, but you get that kind of like role-playing feel as you become Blazkowicz in a post-apocalyptic or post-Nazi regime after World War II. And it was really interesting to see Blazkowicz and Anya. And I think I talked about this one time in one of the playthroughs as I was going through it. Anya felt forced. Because like Blazkowicz, obviously he has enough time to kind of fall for Anya and the care that she's given him. But when you look at it as Anya's point of view, she's just doing her job, caring for him. And I don't know if there's that connection between her and Blazkowicz prior to her parents dying right in front of him and whatnot. The problem I had with Anya, and this is just because it's a loop, is when you first meet Anya, she's caring for him, and he's kind of in a comatose vegetable state. And really, I don't think there's much for her to get to know Blazkowicz other than he's just a beefy man in a chair. And the Nazis are coming in, taking, people and doing whatever with them, but they're taking them out of their care. And when they shut the place down and her parents try to, like, stop and fight back, they're murdered in front of Anya, and then Anya's taken. Now, how do you go from watching your parents die to 2 days later sleeping with the person that killed, that basically saved you, basically? And like you go crazy in that pre-scene of like killing all the Nazis and saving her, which is from Blazkowicz's point of view perfectly fine. But when you switch it on Anya's, it's almost ridiculous. Now, to preface this, I like Anya. She's really good for the story. I just had a problem with how it was set up, and it seemed really forced and like odd. Wished actually there was more. I appreciated the journals from her mother because it kind of gave you an insight into what Anya might turn out to be. So it was really kind of interesting listening to those. Then we go through, and you're going through the story, and you meet new characters. Irene Engel, who was part of this encampment kind of thing, and we ended up like blowing like half her face off. I hope she comes back. She just seemed really cool. The look on her face just was really gruesome. I really like her. The main villain and was William Strauss, or that Death. I can't remember what his name was. Death something. But he was really cool. I liked him. The scientist where he like takes metal and sucks brains out through people's skulls was really gruesome and really nice. It kind of fit the tone of this style of game. The detail on the game was really good, and maybe that was why it was lagging so bad. Dropping frames, I don't know. The other thing, the side characters of Wyatt, Fergus was okay, but then you go into Caroline Becker, Max Haas, Benson, or whatever, and you go into some other ones, and you really didn't get to know them. They're just like random characters inside the hub, basically. Wish you would have gotten like more interaction with them and could actually done stuff to get to know them, because they seem kind of interesting. I just would have liked to know more. Gameplay, really good, really difficult. I actually lowered the difficulty setting thinking that would help the lag, and it really didn't. But even on like an easy setting, I was dying pretty frequently, and I'm not terrible at video games. I'm not great, but I'm not god awful. But I just seemed like it was a little harder than probably what it was tuned for. So keep in mind, if you go in to play this, it's harder than what you think, and maybe if I played it again or a couple other times, maybe it might be a little easier, but it was a little rough. Visuals were really good. The guns felt great. Tended to use more of the assault rifles because that's kind of what I play anyway. Even in Borderlands, I just focus towards assault rifles and pulse rifles or short burst stuff. But I really like this. I will probably play it again. Maybe revisit the settings and try to get a good solid playthrough, but do it again as Fergus. But I think I'll do that after I play New Colossus and kind of juggle those two back and forth. Because I don't know if you get a pick again in New Colossus. We'll figure that out when we get there. But if I do, I'll probably play through that twice. And just to kind of give you guys a visual of what each playstyle is like. Because I wonder if there's different cutscenes and different visuals for both sides. But if I play this again, I will definitely come back and review the settings so I get a good, clean playthrough and not some choppy thing like this was. Again, I apologize for it, but I really don't know what else to do for it. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in a bit. Peace.